Hi, my name is Audra. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to talk through some of the commentaries that I use and my process as I study Acts. Just in the last few weeks, this is what I've come up with, which is a good routine for me. And so I wanted to be accountable to you and share with you what I've been doing. So the first commentary that I look at is this one right here. So this is a Life Change series, and it's by NavPress, and there are 55 total books. You can find them on Amazon, I'm sure other places too. But the nice thing about these is they go through and define specific words or phrases or elaborate more, which is super helpful. So I always start with this. I don't know if I would recommend it as your only commentary. It's actually designed to be a small group or individual study on different books of the Bible. So if you're looking for a good in-depth study of a book in the Bible, you could do this with your spouse, you could grab a group of friends, or you could just do it on your own. Again, it's very insightful, so I would just start with this book, go through, write out the different definitions of the words or phrases, and put them in my notes and go on from there. Here is the next commentary that I look at. So this is the Tyndale New Testament Commentary series, and this series, I would say, is very scholarly. It's written by I. Howard Marshall, who is a professor, obviously very intelligent, but it does take some energy to read this, so I don't know if I would recommend it for everyone. I know that there are other commentaries that would be easier to read, easier to understand. Great stuff. I know he's done his research. But what I do is I look at the NavPress commentary first. I write down the important information. Then in another column, I look at this Tyndale commentary and I compare, make sure they're matching with what they're talking about. Obviously, this one has more information in it, so I can add to my notes, look a little deeper at what Luke is talking about in the book of Acts, and then go from there. My final commentary that I look at in this Acts study is this giant Zondervan. So Jim handed this to me, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to take it, but it has been extremely helpful. It's by Eckhard Schnabel, who is, again, another professor, extremely intelligent. A lot of time was poured into making this commentary. And what I've learned is there is more information in here than what I need. So I take the time to look at what I would like to take and give to you guys. There's a main idea section that's very helpful. Couple paragraphs just talks about the main idea of each section or chapter. And then there's a part where it's the exegetical translation. And so he goes through and unpacks each verse. And I study that, take some notes again, kind of look at what I've learned in the other two commentaries, add some things, make sure they all fit together. Because again, if you're using commentaries, if you enjoy doing that, questions might arise if the commentaries don't exactly match up. For example, when I was looking at the history of the book of Acts, one commentary said one time frame, and another commentary said a different time frame. So I kind of had to do a little more research, find the medium, the compromise, if you will. And also just knowing that this commentary specifically is very trustworthy, is a lot of people had to look at this to approve it. So I've been very happy. There's also very, very detailed outline information in here and literary context. So if you speak Greek or anything, this will be great for you. But again, I just wanted to talk through my process, show you the commentaries that I'm looking at. I'm not just reading and coming up with things. I enjoy unpacking what the Bible truly means, and I hope that is inspirational. I know you may not have time to look at commentaries all the time, and that's okay. Just pray, read God's word, take it in, meditate on it, and just follow him closer and closer every day. Thanks for listening.